All right, here we go. What's going on, people? I haven't done one of these in a while, but I recently just watched. Let me put my face a little bit to the upper part. The Tomb Raider Lara Croft series on Netflix. Been out since October, but I'm just finally getting a chance to finish it. It's about 8 episodes long. Not too long of a story. Honestly, it could have been a little longer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the story of this series. A lot of people were kind of arguing about this is my Lara Croft, my friend. I got some insights. So for me, my history of Tomb Raider, I didn't play too many of the games. Maybe the first one, and then a little bit of the remaster probably, but not. I haven't actually touched Tomb Raider in a long time. This show made me want to actually pick up the games again and be like, okay, let me kind of compare and contrast how this character is from a video game to the animated adaptation to it. Because it's not, we had a live action movie before, I don't know what 2000 something that movie came, but maybe not even 2000 actually, but around that time. And this is kind of an animation or anime type video game adaptation from that, which I figured it was okay, let me see what this is. So it kind of keeps the premise of Lara Croft going on a historical adventure all around the world, and I like that. So the main premise of this that caught my attention. Lara Croft is on an adventure to stop this guy who has beef with the people that killed her father, I believe. I don't know if they killed her mother, but I know definitely they killed her father. The organization is called The Light. Similar to us, it's you get the Court of Owls when it comes to the Batman universe. They're everywhere, always watching type stuff. And he wanted to get rid of them as they got rid of their dad. And by doing that, he wanted to collect these. I don't know if they call them gems or they call them stones. I think they did call them stones in the show. He wanted to collect these stones to basically create. I don't know if he wanted to create chaos, but basically create chaos in the world and get rid of the Order of the Light completely. That's his end goal. Now, doing it by himself, I understand why he needed the power. He was like, well, I don't have a whole army backing me up, so I gotta actually do things a little bit more extreme. But by taking these stones out of where they're supposed to be, basically these stones hold the keys to keeping the world in order. When they're not in order, when they're not in the place they need to be, or always together, they are kind of the bringer of chaos into the world. And you see that each time a stone is either taken or moved out of place from its original spot, something bad happens to the location that Lara Croft is in. As she's trying to recover the stones, you get to see her travel the world where she wants to find the stones, and the stones are moved throughout time in a way. One of my favorite ones was the stone between, I think it was the Black Stone, they called it the Stone of Greed, where it was a symbol of a great battle between these 3 brothers. And the 3 brothers, only one of them had the stone, and 2 of them had to jump him basically in order to get him out. And then it was kind of lost in time until they got found again. But the story is pretty much that. Getting the stones away from the bad guy who's trying to defeat the Order of the Light, putting him back in place by the end of the series, and trying to fix the world until they can bring balance again. Because without the balance of these stones, they can just completely rip apart and tear the whole world apart and bring order and chaos, which I really liked. I also like the supporting cast. I like my boy Jonah. That boy was moving. He might be a big boy, but that boy was moving. He got Lara Croft a lot in the show. And the other supporting cast was Zip. Zip was really cool. Kind of the tech guy behind the scenes. We're helping Lara Croft to navigate certain areas of the world. Giving her directions and stuff. She had a friend named Camille who was a childhood friend she had, where they grew up together but got separated due to her dad passing away for an adventure she was in Lara Croft, and how because of that she kind of just wanted to step away from everything. Or I think the story went Lara Croft thought she kind of did that first and then when they fuck with her too much, but they all came together in a way to defeat the bad guy. By the end of the story, they didn't beat the bad guy in the most video game way. I don't want to spoil too much about it. Basically, they gave him they gave these hit points when it comes to the stones, kind of how Resident Evil has little eyeballs that you gotta hit. Yeah, it's like that. But that was really cool. By far, the show does have really good animation. I know A lot of people kind of didn't like the look of Laura, because they kind of took away from like her OG style look, like the shorts and everything. But I like this version. I like that. I can almost look at this Lara Croft as a whole different side of the Tomb Raider universe, maybe. And we are getting a season 2. It is confirmed. Overall, I would definitely give this like a show a chance. It's a really fun ride, only 8 episodes long. In my personal opinion, I'll probably give it like a solid 8 out of 10. I actually enjoyed it, and I want to see what what season 2 can bring for it. Maybe not adding on to the same story, but giving more detail to like maybe new artifacts, maybe a new story that she can go into for like another lost treasure. Because by the show detailing it, like she already had like the whole Croft Foundation, and her father already collected all these artifacts, and she has the connections all around the world, man. Like, everyone knows who Lara Croft is by now. But really fun. If you guys give the show a chance, let me know what you guys think. Let me guys know what you didn't like about it as well, because like I said, my friend had complaints about how it wasn't like the video game adaptation. But you know what? Not everything is like supposed to be like the point blank copy and paste. You want to experiment with the character, that's fine. But sometimes keep the key details that you need to say that, okay, that's my Lara Croft, or that's what you need to do. I think they really need to actually probably fix that, because from what he was telling me, this is like almost a complete 180 of the character in general. But maybe in season 2 they get to add more to like the original feel of what Lara Croft should be. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, AC out.